Okonkwo, the wrestler. Obike Okafor was a palm wine tapper in Akoma village. He taps the best palm wine in Akoma village, so people come from far and near to buy from him. But he was not a happy man because he has been married for 4 years and the gods have not blessed his household with a child. After 5 years, the gods finally remembered Obike and his wife Nnedi, and she gave birth to a boy named Nana. Nana grew into a handsome young man whom every young maiden admired and wished to be married to. Obike died when Nana was a teenager, and this made his mother to be very protective of him. Nana was 22 years old when his mother found a young maiden for him named Uloma to marry so that he can bear grandchildren for her. However, 2 months after his marriage, Nana fell down from a palm tree and died. His mother mourned him for some months, but instead of giving up on having grandchildren, she decided to plead with her daughter-in-law, Uloma, to stay and bear children in Nana's name. In Akuma, this is an acceptable practice, but the people practicing it suffers serious stigmatization. 1 year after agreeing with Nnedi, Nnana's mother, Uloma gave birth to a baby boy named Okonkwo. Okonkwo was a very strong boy, in fact, the strongest among his mates. He was nicknamed Aruse, meaning a god, because of the kind of strength he possessed. He could beat up anyone that challenged him, including those older and bigger than him. But there was a problem. Everyone called him Okaranwoke, meaning half man. This was because his mother gave birth to him after his father's death. They would also bully him because he does not have a father. This made Okonkwo very angry and always wanting to fight anyone. By the time he was 20 years old, he was already a renowned wrestler, sought after by many people for entertainment. Sometimes other villages will hire him to represent their village in wrestling tournaments, and he would win the tournament for them. This made him very popular amongst his people and people from neighboring towns. One day, the Igwe of Igurube village sent for Okonkwo. He told Okonkwo that his village was going to host the popular Agbara wrestling tournament and he wants him to represent his village. The Igwe also told him that if he wins the tournament for them, he would pay him handsomely. Plus, he would grant him one request of anything he wished for. Okonkwo agreed and promised to deliver. The tournament lasted for 10 days and Okonkwo stayed with the Igurube royal family for these 10 days and was well taken care of by all. On the final day of the tournament, Okonkwo fought with one of the strongest wrestlers from one of the other villages and won the tournament for his host. Igwe of Igurube gave him many gifts of goats, yams, gold, and a horse. He then asked him to make his requests. Okonkwo requested to marry Igwe's only daughter, Akugo. This angered the Igwe, but he could not take his words back. He pretended to agree and stormed out of his throne. Princess Adugo was not happy about the request, so she ran into the palace and started crying. Daddy, I cannot marry that fool. Why would you want me to marry someone that is not royal? Someone below our class, Princess Adugo asked her father. I would never allow that, my daughter, Igwe roared. How could he make such a request? A half man like him. I made inquiries about him and I heard how he was born and how death follows his family. People of Igurube started preparations for the wedding between Okonkwo and their princess Akugo. Very early in the morning on the day of the marriage, the Igwe sent someone to poison Okonkwo's food so that he would fall and die before the marriage ceremony will even begin. However, the queen, Princess Akugo's mother, did not support the plan, so she woke up early and sneaked into Okonkwo's room and told him of the plot to kill him. She advised him to sneak out of the palace and run for his dear life. Okonkwo was so angry. She also advised him to leave all the gifts he got from the Igwe because attempting to carry them would attract Igwe's attention. That was how Okonkwo left Igurube village and vowed never to set his foot there. He narrated what happened to his mother and grandmother, and they were grateful he came back to them alive. That was how Okonkwo, even though he was a successful wrestler, lived his life being stigmatized for being a half man, Okara Madu.